It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm no morning person. Well, hello! I hope you can actually hear me here because I've come out of the wind because it was just driving me crazy. It actually sounds reasonable at the minute, so hopefully that's okay. But I'm in the Peak District, and as you'll have seen, I left the house at 6:30 this morning, got the 7:55 train from Euston to Sheffield, and then hopped on the train from Sheffield, and I actually got off at Bamford, but I'm staying at Edale tonight in the youth hostel there, and then on Saturday I'm going to see my parents because they live in Manchester, not too far away, so I'm going to meet up with them. So far it's been interesting. The morning was amazing. It was sunny, the blue skies all over the place, it was warm, really, just gorgeous, so gorgeous. And then when I got to the top of Wind Hill, if it gets too windy I'll just stop and start a bit, so we'll see how it goes. When I got to the top of Wind Hill it got windy, really windy. I could barely stand up. And I was walking down the other side and sort of leaning at different angles, and all my stuff was blowing about. I'll tell you something though, in that kind of weather conditions it really takes your mind off what's going on back at the office, your work, office politics, any little cares or concerns that you have. You're just being blustered about by a massive gale. It really takes your mind off it. I'm getting over a cold, that's why I'm coughing. So that was fun. And I tried to shelter behind a wall, which is probably the wall that everyone goes behind to pee, but it seemed alright. But it was really windy there as well, so I came down into a plantation to eat some food and just have a little bit of a rest. But even though it is windy, the scenery here is just... I don't have the words, it's amazing. It's brilliant, it's just gorgeous. Ooh, thinking about the weather actually, that's why it's really important to be prepared. Pardon me. It's really important to be prepared, and which brings me on to my tip of the day, which is always put on your waterproof trousers at the first sign of rain. The first sign, not the second sign, the first sign. The second sign of rain, too late. You'll be soaked. The first sign. Maybe even before the first sign, maybe even when there's no rain. Just put them on when you leave. Just put them on when you leave. And the good thing about wearing waterproof trousers is that you can sit anywhere. You can sit anywhere you like. It's so cool. Like I'm just sat on some grass right now. I don't care, it's damp. it's not affecting me. I can just sit wherever I like. I could sit in a big cow pot if I want, which I wouldn't, but I could, and that's just the principle of the matter. So I'm going to head back up into the blusteriness soon, and my original plan was that I was going to head up sort of up towards Kinder, but it's looking a bit cold and windy, so I probably won't do that. I'll probably stay a bit lower, so I'm probably going to get to Edale earlier than I thought I would, but that's fine. I can just sit there with a nice cup of warm tea looking at the beautiful valley and the dry stone walls and the sheep and the moors and the bracken, and oh, it's brilliant. As I was saying earlier, 2 hours from London to Sheffield, and then just, I don't know, 20 minutes to get here. It's just gorgeous. It's like a playground. There's so much to see and do, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So we'll see how we get on. That's that. I've reached this crossroads, and the decision is either to stay in the plantation on the side of Ladybower Reservoir, to go back up where I was before, and I can see blue sky and clouds, rolling clouds. Oh, I'll show you a picture in a minute. But I'm going to go back up to where I was before, even though I know it's going to be so windy, but the views are just going to be so much better. So we'll try that and see how it goes. Irish hiking scarf from nitty.com, just in case you want to copy my style. You know, I thought you might want to do that, in case I'm so stylish.